Yo, what's going on, guys? One Purpose Fishing here today with another product review. That was a stick bait that just hit me in the face from the camera guy. With another fishing review. Today I'm here with Savage Gear. Savage Gear just sent me a few lures, 2 t-shirts, 2 snapbacks, and that's pretty much it. But they gave me some of their best stuff and their most trendy stuff. First, let me show you what all they sent me. They sent me this Savage Gear t-shirt, and they also sent me the same t-shirt. So I got 2 of them. And this is what the back looks like, right there. Lures with an attitude. And they just look like they got an attitude. Now, they also sent me this Savage Gear snapback right here. It's just Savage Gear right there. It's black and has the mesh back, along with this hat right here, which has an orange bill, no mesh back, and also says Savage Gear. So that's pretty awesome. Really love the hats. Along with their 3D edition baits, or 3D scanned. I got their duck, their bluegill, and then the rat. Let's get a little in depth on these lures. I'm going to go ahead and start out with the thing that's probably going to work most this season, which is fall, and that is the bluegill. Now this is a 5-inch bluegill. It's slow sinker, so once it hits the water, you're going to want to wait for a sec so that it can sink down, depending on the depth that you're fishing. This thing is super rubbery, feels super lifelike, so whenever that fish goes to bite it, they're going to feel that it's soft and they're going to hold on longer because it feels realistic. One of the other things I like about this bait that you'll see once I show the picture, which is about right now, is you'll really see the pattern, the dots on the little fins, the eye, and then you'll see that the hooks are anchored in. Now, the reason that they're anchored in is so that you can either have them moving free, just like that, or you can have them tucked in. I guess it helps with not being hung up as much. So you just pretty much just pull them and you stick them in these little slots that they have down here on the bottom. They go in there super easily, and so yeah, it just helps prevent you from getting hung up. Now, the reason that this is going to work so well in the fall time is because in the fall time, depending on where you are, the shad and the bluegill are going to be schooling up close to the bank, which in return the bass are going to be chasing them up to the bank. And so that's where most of the fish are going to be, up in the shallows. So that's why this specific bluegill is going to work so well. Now, in my area, I have shad and bluegill. In your area, you might just have bluegill. And in that case, you're going to want one of these. This is going to drive the bass crazy. Fishing this up on rocks and around structures where it's going to work best. Now let's move on to the next bait. The next bait that I have for you is their rat. Now this thing, I got a lot of rats out at my ranch, so I know what a rat looks like. You got a soft tail, and then you have soft feet and soft ears, and then you got their little cute whiskers. Which, why are your whiskers pointing down, buddy? Come on, don't be sad, be glad. Anyways, this guy's going to stay on top, and it's going to make a little clinking sound in its butt. Whenever it moves, its butt's going to be moving side to side just like that. And it's going to make a clinking sound every time it moves. So this thing can be on top water, or it'll swim down a little bit. And it's got 1 treble hook right there on the bottom. Now this rat also has an extra tail right here so that you can replace the tails, because there is a chance that this tail could come off and then you won't have a tail, so they give you another one. So let me show you. It has this little plastic piece on the end. You just pop right out, take your tail, pull it right out, grab your new tail, make sure the brown is facing up, stick the little ball in there, pull it down right there. Then you're going to get this little plastic piece. It's got a little tab right there. Yes, oh, yeah, it's right the way. Stick that little tab right there and then pop it back on. And you, my friend, have replaced your tail. It has a little swimming motion, as you can tell right there. The fabric in the middle is really strong, so your bait won't break if you land a giant, which with this thing, you're going to land a giant. Now, one thing that people are probably asking is, why do they make rat lures? Well, let me tell you. Sometimes rat and mice will get a little too close to the bank, and they'll fall in. And the bass will take the opportunity once they fall in the water and they're squirming around, and they will eat the mice and the rats. And that's why they make mice and rat lures, which I've always wondered the same thing, which I learned recently after getting this lure. Now, let me go ahead and move on to the last bait. But actually, with the rats, you also have, oh, that's not the rat. This is actually the duck. Right here, with the duck lure. You have these little balls on the end that could potentially come off. So, they gave you 4 replacement balls to put right there. So, this is their 3D duck. Scanned from a real duck. It looks like a real duck. And it has its little feet right here that are plastic, and they actually move around. So, it comes with 2 treble hooks, one on the bottom, one on the top, and you put them on there, and they snap in just like this right here. Sorry, I don't want to get hooked. Ow, I just got hooked. Gosh dang it. Trying to avoid to get hooked, I got hooked. They got these little clamps right here that will either hold them free, or it'll hold them tight, or you can let it run free, both on the top and the bottom. And the thing I like most about these treble hooks is the feathers on them. They're real feathers, by the way, and that just helps bring more realistic looks to these baits, the feathers. So snap it back in, keeps it still. So the thing I like most about this bait, from what I have seen from throwing it, is the feet waddle, and you can hear it spinning on the water, and the motion is so real. It really looks like a baby duck paddling. And people are like, "Are you kidding me? Bass eat ducks?" Yes, whenever the ducks have their babies, the bass will eat the ducks. And that's why this thing is going to dominate so much whenever the ducks start laying their eggs and having their babies. That's when you're going to want to throw one of these. Now, once again, that is their 3D duck. And that was the last lure that they sent me. They sent me their 3 trendy baits, which is the bluegill, the rat, and the duck, along with 2 t-shirts and 2 hats. So, huge shout out to Savage Gear for sending me some baits just to do reviews of. I hope that I could help promote their company effectively, and I really hope that you choose to check out their company, because that's not all that they got. They have so much good stuff, and you're gonna want to check it out, and you're gonna want to get some for your tackle box. Maybe not just these baits. They also have crawfish, shrimp, wherever you're fishing, whatever there is. Trust me, they have it. So guys, that's really all I got for this product review. Go ahead and click right there to subscribe, and then right there for my LUNKERHUNT product review as well. That's all I got for this video, guys. I'm One Purpose Fishing, and thanks for watching.